A pleasant day to all of you, dear students. My name is Mr. Joseph B. Quinto, your instructor in the course Political Economy of Communication, and welcome to Unit 3 on Media Activism. Our roadmap for today is ERA. E is to explain some tenets on postmodernism, R is to ramify the content of Testimonial, and A is to align some tenets on postmodernism and the content of Testimonial to Unit 3. That's our roadmap for today. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines activism as a doctrine or practice that emphasizes direct, vigorous action, especially in support of or opposition to one side of a controversial issue. Therefore, media activism means a type of activism performed using diverse media platforms. For more details, kindly refer to Unit 3, Topic 1 of your module. Media activism has become more palpable in the contemporary period or the postmodernist era. Let me define postmodernism using the word postmodern. P. Progress is the only way to justify European domination. O. Open system, ambiguous and diverse. S. Subjective and highly influenced by media. T. Truth and morality are relative. M. Multiculturalism is evident. O. Objects that learning is from experiences of the past. D. Defines actions as having political interest. E. Emphasizes hyperreality. R. Removes the difference between high and low. And N. No universal truth. That's the definition of postmodernism using the word postmodern. One notable individual in the postmodernist era is Jürgen Habermas, who is mentioned at the end of topic 1. Jürgen Habermas introduced the idea of public sphere. The public sphere is seen as a domain of social life where public opinion can be formed. Mainly, it's open to all citizens and constituted in every conversation in which individuals come together to form a public. Habermas considers the public sphere to be in decline due to what he terms the refeudalization of power, whereby the public now includes powerful organizations that institutionally exert their influence on the public sphere. By definition, public sphere is the nexus between public life and civil society. It's a social space for debates in social issues and public opinions on diverse matters. There exists a free exchange of ideas. According to Habermas, the ideal public sphere should be accessible to all. Media then becomes a facilitator of democracy by providing members of the public with equal access to information and equal opportunities to participate in debate. People should have the opportunity to express their ideas in an environment that welcomes it, and one way of exercising this is through Transmedia Testimonial. Testimonio, a Spanish term understood as witness account, embodies a narrative research methodology rooted in Latin American history against the backdrop of social inequality that has plagued the region since the 1950s. A testimonio is a first-person account by the person or narrator who has faced instances of social and political inequality, oppression, or any specific form of marginalization, as opposed to other forms of narrative research where the researcher helps mold the narrative or becomes a conduit to voice the stories. In testimonio, it's usually the narrator himself or herself who is the research tool, with an interest in telling the story from that individual perspective, which in turn represents a larger, collective story that took place in the community that that narrator inhabits. The goal of testimonio as a form of narrative inquiry then transcends awareness and gravitates toward political intention, questions about institutional power, the need to speak for justice, the creation of stronger pockets of resistance, and the importance of solidarity and coalition as keys to building more equitable social frameworks. You want to tell a good story with plenty of vivid, specific, concrete detail about how specific lessons, experiences, and or of culture or communities you belong to have shaped you. This is your story, so it needs to be accurate to your experience. It's supposed to depict some of your experience in your voice and your narrative. You might look at an influential person or people who helped or hurt your progress. You might look at cultural and community attitudes toward race, class, gender, or learning. You might talk about becoming aware in some part of your life, culture, subculture, or group, learning about yourself, or gaining acceptance through assimilation. For more information on Testimonial, specifically on Transmedia Testimonial, kindly refer to Unit 3, Topic 2 in your module. Read on. Today, I have explained some tenets on postmodernism, I have ramified the content of Testimonial, and I have aligned some tenets on postmodernism and the content of Testimonial to Unit 3. Thank you very much for your attention and see you again next time. Once again, my name is Mr. Joseph B. Quinto, signing off.